just ahead of us. Right. We can't let her keep making fools of... Oh, wow. You guys actually came back. I mean, no matter how many times you come back here... We're about to disprove your little theory.
You're going down!
We're gonna slap some sense into you and get Sophie back. Why are you fighting this? You could witness the birth of a god and be among the first people. No one is ever going to suffer again, or even want friend. You realize you're fighting against Utopia, right?
Having a soul path foisted upon you with no regard for a person's wit. Take this very jail, for instance. These people, locked up in cells, had what makes them human stolen. Yet you dare to call this place the promised land for all humanity?
Of course. Your first fallacy, Emma protects people. She shields them. It's the Utopia people have dreamed of since the beginning of time. Big surprise that your so-called promised land looks just like that's how we know you're full of it. We can tell this whole place is wrong. Our progress is guided by our hearts and paved through our efforts. Boy, you sure are one tough gang. I bet you all took life, but that applies to very few people in the real world. What of all the outcasts in your schools, the people mocked and slandered on the internet? If any one of them steps out of line, their fate is sealed. You're fine with all those people going through that? All because you're strong? Because you never screwed up? You're so wrong, Ichinose. I'm not strong at all. Not now, not ever. I still mess up and make plenty of mistakes. I'm sure I'll even screw up in the future, too. I've seen it all with my own eyes. Every one of these kids suffered. They struggled, and they fought back. They weren't born. Isn't that sort of growth what makes people human in the first place?
If you don't have any emotions, why do you look so pissed off right now? Your jealousy over these kids is plastered across your face.
Shut up. All of you, shut up! When an infallible AI puts... Humans don't need hearts. There's a whole lot of them. Give it everything you've got, guys!
No matter how many people you throw at us, we'll crush them all!
So easy not to kill us. You're all getting blasted. Alright, I'm starting with frequency half. Watch my back, guys. Until I can drop that barrier.
Go out there and take them out!
You really don't know when to give up. You actually think you're going to stop me?
Unfortunately for you, give up is not a phrase found in the mental vocabulary.
Even if the whole world turned against us, we fight for our beliefs. That's pretty much our entire deal. As long as we're still breathing, press on.
This is our test. I'm not sure how much longer we can do this. Hurry up, Oracle!
Great, good job, Lamar. Hit him right where it hurts. That's all his focus. You're holding back. My attack won't work. Pick something else. Hit him hard. Use your line. It's gonna hurt.
Back off! Let's make this count!
Go ball. Watch out, please. It was almost gone. Oh, I was wondering why you took so long to talk about. Your fault,
Give up already.
Kusawa-chan. That's right. You wasn't.
I never did.
Now that's something. I'm not too familiar.
Ah,
Basically, all I need to do is just carry on. Ray, don't stop it. We're the ones who are down here. But I'm not counting on you, Oracle. Please do. Try. Now. Come, Persona. More abilities and such. Thank you!
This one. Okay. Then. This one.
First doesn't work on this enemy! It's showtime! Blow him away! It's a joker! Help is bad! Please, your agility's down!
Persona! I'll use this. Let's go. With this.
Did we do it? Nice try, Phantom Thieves. But no. Sorry. Damn it, there's not enough time! I'm sorry, guys! Get out! Quick! Sophie! Sophie, you're awake! Wait, her eyes are... Are you still fighting it, Sophie?
This is quite unusual. I thought you were programmed to obey my commands. Yet here you are, resisting them. Just what's going on in your mind, Sophie?
Come on, Ichinose! Turn me back to how I was!
No can do. After all, she told me to stop the Phantom Thieves. And it's your— Obey my commands, Sophia.
Come on, Sophie! You can beat this!
Sophia, you're nothing more than a doll. There's no defying me.
I'm a doll?
That's right. That's always been the truth.
Bullcrap! Sophie's not some doll! The doll that Emma's toying around with here? That's you, Ichinose!
She's laughing? You nailed it! I'm a heartless doll, exactly.
Huh?
You guys could probably never understand. I brought Sophia to life so I could learn about the human heart. Remember what I told you? All my life, I've never felt what other people call.
She just lost both her parents, and even then... She doesn't cry. Her expression doesn't even change.
She reminds me of some lifeless...
Doesn't even matter what you say to her, she doesn't answer. It's like she's just totally heartless.
Hey, don't you think she's sort of creepy? She never reacts to anything, even if you're being nice. Maybe she's not a human.
Come on, she'll hear you.
Oh, I didn't see her there. It's no big deal, though. She's a lifeless doll, you know?
Ichinose-san? We're heading out for the night pretty soon.
Just ignore her. She basically does the same to us. They call her an AI Wunderkind, but I've never seen her bat an eye to I even heard her nickname was Doll when she was growing up. She left her humanity behind somewhere along the path.
I just couldn't understand this foreign concept of, but it was my top priority in my studies. So I... Become humanity's companion. Sophia. If I could give my baby a heart, that'd mean I had one of my own all along. And maybe she could show me why I'm...
Ichinose. You are Ichinose.
Yes, that's right. I'm Ichinose. Now, Sophia, what do you want to do today?
I want to learn, Ichinose.
About what?
Heart. What is that?
Huh?
Teach me, Ichinose. What is a heart?
Well, that...
Please explain. What is a heart? You are human. Therefore, you have a heart.
No.
Will you tell me about your heart?
Shut up! How did I ever think something that understands the heart could ever... My mission was nothing but doomed from the start. I gave up on my foolish endeavor and approached the issue from a totally new angle. Is a heart truly necessary for a person? You know the rest. I abandoned Sophia and handed Emma over to Medice. Am I really the problem? Or does any doubts about this question were purged from Emma? She was given the prime directive of granting humanity's, and now it will come to fruition. Emma's divine plan for us all. Do you get it now, Sophia? You're nothing more than an artificial clone of myself. A defective doll born from a defective doll. So if you're not going to accomplish anything, obey my commands like the doll you are.
I refuse! I don't want to! I've made such good friends!
Friends?
Joker, Mona, Skull, Panther, Oracle, Queen, Noir, Fox, Wolf. They've all been there for me when I needed them. I don't want to see them hurt. Becoming humanity's companion, that's not just a dream. I was just waiting for any voice that would... But the Phantom Thieves changed that. They stuck with me when I needed them. They told me that I'm their friend. They said that I could stay with them. They taught me what it means to live, to be myself.
Sophie. All of this is pointless. Sophia, you're incapable of disobeying me. Kill the Phantom Thieves.
Ichinose, it's just as you say. I am a doll. An arrangement of code and data, but Yes, I want to change. The power to change. I've got it now. That's what a heart is.
What are you talking about?
Ichinose, you made me out of nothing. A thinking being designed to obey you. That may have been, but if your order is to harm my friends, then I refuse your command! I want my own, so please. I want a heart strong enough to choose my own path.
Can you wield that strength? Dare you unleash catastrophe upon this world? Can you cling to the paltry hope that remains? Is the puppet ready to cut her own strings? Shall the doll seize her own destiny? Then you need only call my name.
Ichinose, your desires have been twisted. And I'll be the one to take them. I'm not your doll anymore.
What the? What the?
Sophie has a persona!
And a real badass one at that!
Amazing! You're so amazing, Sophie! Sophia, what have you done?
Ichinose, you told me I was nothing more than a doll. I originally agreed with your assessment, but it was incorrect. It was simply it wasn't the answer that I chose for myself.
Chose? For yourself?
The power to push beyond what's forced out of that is the human heart.
Sophia. I can't believe what a failure you are.
You're nothing but a worthless human.
Sophie's not a failure or faulty. She's our friend with a heart of gold.
Whatever.
It doesn't change what I'm about to do. The Promised Land is within reach. Once it's here,
Ichinose, you can't hide the truth from your own offspring. The only thing you're trying to succeed, you don't want to hurt anymore. You want to protect yourself. You're not doing this for humanity at all. You're only doing it for yourself. You're taking the easy way out. Emma's faulty, so...
No, no, no! Nobody suffers anymore thanks to Emma! It's what we need! What humanity desires!
Look out!
I've learned something new. You all the entire time. Thank you. I want to stop Ichinose. Will you help me? But of course. Do it together. Of course.
Sorry. Appreciate it.
Back off! Listen, be strong. And gun attack won't work. Watch out!
Persona! Elgon!
Left the mark on that field. Woo! Go, go!
We're clearly running on fumes. How is adding one person?
She's not just one person. She's our beloved friend and teammate.
Yeah! Sure, she's just one robot. That's not all she is. It's not like you can go.
I don't need to. The laser's almost totally car.
Someone gets so distracted that they left themselves wide open for me!
Oh, the power is...
Prepare yourself! Big Dog Justice! Charge!
Using a heart to open a person's one. Why would you go and do something so cruel?
Time for you to throw in the towel!
I've got your back.
I appreciate it. Ichinose?
Sophia.
New skill of tuning. I'd like to try it out next time.
Still got it.
no one in our way now but you, Ichinose.
There's no longer any point. You've lost.
As expected of the Phantom, I'm all out of tricks. Just finish me off quickly.
What do you mean?
Even still, I believe Emma's answer is the only way to save all. I'll only continue attempting to stop you until I succeed. Isn't that right, Sophia?
Hey, Sophie?
This is between the two of them.
I finally got it. Ichinose, you're no doll. Wasn't it an insufferable existence, believing you didn't have anyone anymore? That's why you made me.
I made you to try and understand the heart, not some...
You have been locked in solitude ever since you lost your... Rather than empathize with you, the people who should have cared for you attempted to rationalize this treatment because studying the human heart...
Don't.
...is easier than admitting how your own really feels. Deep down, you felt lonely, but you were so scared of rejection that you deluded yourself into your own lonely...
No, that's not true! What could some program like you know about...
Become humanity's companion. Why else would you give me that directive? If I'm just some program written for emotional and...
It's because
you were lonely. You wanted to know what was making you feel lonely.
What's wrong?
You were told you had no heart. And you listened.
No!
You believed you could figure out the human heart so you could make your own stuff.
That's not true!
You were just lonely. That's the real solution.
No,
What's so wrong with that?
Huh?
No human is perfect. By acknowledging weakness, humans... I may be an AI, but I was able to change. You should be able to change too. You should be able to comprehend the heart. Shinose, you told me to become a good companion. A good companion is one who takes your hand and someone who will forge a path alongside you. Ichinose, I want to be that kind of companion. So please, join me in finding the right path. You have no reason to be... After all, you're my very first friend.
Sophia! Huh? Why are tears? That's so weird. This hasn't happened.
Damn, Sophie.
Yeah. She was able to change Ichinose's heart.
Sophie had to be the one to reach out to her.
Well, of course. A daughter's words cut the deepest, you know.
Speaking from experience?
Yep.
Whoa, he didn't even argue.
How are you holding up, Sophie? All good here. No problems.
To think even Sophie would awaken to a persona.
No surprise to me. Sophie's been learning all about the heart this whole...
Joker? Everyone? I'm very sorry for hurting you all. That was not... Joker.
Yeah, don't let it bother you. We're just happy to see you back to normal.
Bringing you back was worth it.
Everyone, thank you. I can hear something deep inside. It's saying, I want to stay with the Phantom Thieves.
I'm glad for you, Sophie.
And now, only one task remains.
Right. The Ark of the Covenant. This will have...
But where'd it even go?
Ichinose, you wouldn't happen to know.
No, I don't.
Wait, I can hear another voice.
What is it?
It's the one I heard in the Okinawa jail. I recognize it now. It's Emma's.
So it was speaking through a borrowed voice, just...
It's gathering the people. It says a god is nigh.
Sophie, where's the voice coming from?
Not from within the jail. Somewhere outside.
All right, let's go. Come on, Ichinose. You're coming with us.
No,
Let's go, Ichinose. There's no time to argue.
But it's all my fault.
Would you give it a rest? Just shut up and get with the program. We're rescuing you.
Huh?
A friend of Sophie's is a friend of ours. We're not ditching anybody in this hellhole.
Just go with it, Ichinose. He tracked me out from down in the dumps, too.
What does that mean?
We'll explain later. Let's move.